Well, see, somebody was in my neighborhood selling skis, youth skis.
Did you buy some?
No, she
Well, I
didn't.
thought I might.
She
and
thought about it for a second.
Wow.
And now she
Wow.
couldn't
You
even
guys
find the
think I
post
don't-
if she tried.
You guys don't think I do anything. I do things.
Because you
I
just
do.
told we did a bit where you don't do anything.
Yes, I do.
Literally,
I
that's
do.
what
I do things. I golf. I golf now. I'm a golfer.
Golfed.
How many
Yeah, I
times
golfed
did you
like
golf?
5 or 6 times this
You
year.
did.
It
not.
was one.
I did.
5 or 6.
That's true.
Maybe
yes, I
like
did.
maybe 1 or 2.
It was one time.
No, it was more than one
5
time.
or 6.
No, that's
You only
Ask
told us
Jeremy.
about one, and if it had been more, you definitely would have told us about them. So
No way you golf
ask
5
Jeremy
or 6
because
times.
he.
we
Yes,
did it in front of an audience, and he agreed with us.
He's gonna
Just
sell me out
drugs.
every time. He's not telling you the truth because
Yes, he
he
is.
thinks it's funny.
That's what it is. Okay.
Anyway, I'm
All
a
right.
golfer, and I'm soon to be a skier. Also,
Did you buy skis?
no, not yet. I'm gonna rent them and see if we'd like it. Julia
All right,
likes
okay.
it.
I would
Julia
like an
went
update
last
on that.
year.
What is this, winter 2022?
2022 is 2017.
What do
Right,
you guys
yeah.
do? Do you even set goals, or do you just not have goals? At least I set goals.
Do you know
I
what my
say I'm
goal?
going to do things.
Do you
At
know
least
what my
I
goal
say
is,
I'm going to do
Rachel?
things.
My goal is to live till tomorrow.
Not die.
Yeah.
Didn't
so far,
die. Check.
So far, so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have
Well,
another
we're
beer.
Yeah.
Now that
Check.
golf season's over, we're going to be skiers. I didn't know I was so athletic.
All right.
Well, turns
that's-
out you aren't.
That's a topic for another day. I would like to see that. I would really, really like to
Okay.
get this.
If I go skiing, I'll take a video. I'll show you.
You won't.
I don't think you will either.
I hate you guys.
Yeah.
You think you know me so well.
We do.
We do know you pretty well. Are you ready to go?
Give me some credit. Yeah, I guess now I have to do a show with you. I'm so angry.
Well,
It's like it's 5:30 a.m. all over again.
yes,
Isn't it?
Yeah.
it sure
It
is.
is.
It sure is.
Welcome to work.
Yeah. Well,
we piss off Rach.
sure. And welcome to
Oh, so you do know what Dave and I talked about when you went to the bathroom.
yes, exactly. This is due to underwhelming demand, the Cyber Tuesday of podcasts, day late, dollar short.
Is it? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
Cyber Tuesday, not a thing.
No.
No, it's Giving Tuesday.
Right.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
We
Well, here you
decided
go.
we would give you this
Monday.
one for free.
Here you go. You can have this one.
You're welcome.
You
Yeah.
can have it.
You should have started on a more generous note, I feel like. It's Giving
Sorry.
Tuesday.
I didn't know that it was
Here's
Giving
your
Tuesday.
new episode.
Because the joke was cyber. Never mind.
I get it.
Just
I get it.
never.
Okay.
Never mind. Can we keep moving?
Yes.
Yes, we
Yeah.
absolutely
Go.
can. But not to Swiss Chalet.
Oh, boy.
You've been warned right off the bat.
Okay.
They are welcome to sponsor said podcast and clear the air.
I feel like they won't after this.
Well, they
I feel like they
they
won't.
should. They should be forced to. They
I
have a
feel
lot
like
of explaining
if you-
to do.
If you
Splaining.
look it up, I feel like if you looked it up, Swiss Chalet is in the same sort of family group or whatever as the Keg. Another
Are they owned by the
non-sponsor.
same? I think they're different. I think they're the other
I
half
don't
of the
know.
monopoly.
I think
of
there's a
restaurants.
I
connection
don't
there.
know. Who owns the Keg? Swiss Chalet is far below the Keg.
Oh yeah, it's owned by
Is it?
Recipe Unlimited Corporation that operates several restaurant chains such as Swiss Chalet, Harvey's, and The Keg.
There you go, Rach.
I've never even heard of Recipe Unlimited.
Order chicken the next time you're at the Keg, and guess where they're going to get it?
Well, okay. I'm gonna let Forman tell his story, but I have gotten sick from Swiss Chalet 2 times.
All right.
Two times,
I'm
and
going to
so
sit
is
back and
Jeremy.
listen because
Oh my
I
God!
can't.
Do you see that? It's giving balloons on my screen because I'm
gonna
giving you a peace sign.
I'm giving.
Did you see that?
No.
Okay, if you're
I'm
watching
gonna
on
sit
YouTube,
back.
you'll see it.
I'm going to sit back and not see anything for a while because I can't afford to be sued. So go ahead, guys.
Well, it's not just Swiss Chalet, Harvey's, and the Keg. It's also Eastside Mario's, Kelsey's, Montana's, New York Fries, Saint Hubert, and the Pickle Barrel.
Okay. There
Okay.
you go.
They own them all.
Should we really be naming them all? Maybe I feel like maybe we should be anonymous with this. We should just not.
I'm fine with many of those other chains other than...
Yeah, I've actually haven't had any problems at the other
And I'm
ones.
generally fine with Swiss Chalet. In fact, I was excited to go, as was the entire family, to go finally make our annual pilgrimage, as every Canadian must do, to go get a festive special.
Ah, yes, of course. Yeah.
They're back.
They are back. Yeah, they've been back for a little while because I had one too
Oh, okay.
recently. Yeah,
Well,
but you go ahead first.
Well, and what a genius evening to combine offers when you can go on the Kids Eat Free Wednesdays and get a festive special. Everybody wins.
Sure.
You would think.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would be wrong, David. You would be wrong, Rachel.
Again.
Okay.
Just stay out of this.
Beware. Because even outside a Swiss Chalet, you may drive past a Swiss Chalet on a Wednesday and find a wooden cartoon chicken that simply says Kids Eat Free with zero fine print.
Right. Is that the problem? Okay.
There's no fine print on the website. There's no
Oh.
fine print on the menu.
Oh, okay. So we've really looked for some
We
fine
have.
print. Okay.
Because at the end of the Forman's meal,
Mm-hmm.
in which Ashley and I had festive specials and the kids had, a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Something from the kids menu.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Probably
it's free.
chicken nuggets and fries.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a drink, there's a meal, and there's dessert. Have
They
at
got
it,
their
kids.
Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Ashley just wanted her Lindt chocolates, and we can get out
Yes,
of there.
that's right.
Right?
That's why you get the festive special.
But on the bill, we were charged for the kids' meals.
Oh, I thought it was Kids Eat Free Wednesday.
It sure was supposed to be.
What happened?
And so yours truly said, whoa, 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 whoa. Kids eat Wednesdays. The chicken told me so.
Right. The chicken outside says it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, but that's only on regularly priced adult entrees. If you order regularly priced adult entree, then you get a kids meal for free.
So because you had the festive special, that's
which,
not a...
Which I was keen to point out on several occasions in this interaction about how the festive special costs more than a regular meal.
Yes, it does. And I know that because I had one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
And we had
costs
to.
several dollars more
Yes, it
than the regular quarter chicken meal.
Especially when you go with the white meat festive special that costs
Absolutely.
even more
Yes.
on top of the regular festive special.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive.
Yes.
They charge you for those Lindt chocolates.
The waitress...
Do you think? I mean, do you
Yeah.
think?
But
Do you
shouldn't
think
that...
there really is anything really that's called a festive special?
That's called that.
Yeah, but is it really that special?
Well,
and
it's gotta
fun
go-
fact, it appears it's not very festive.
No.
Well, it doesn't bring a lot of good tidings, that's for sure.
No.
Not
no
of
one
joy.
likes their pocket
No
picked.
one joy.
No one
right.
gets festive when their pocket's being picked.
Right.
Yeah, no one likes to be bamboozled.
Okay.
And here we are at
So
we're at a stalemate with our waitress because she
Right.
said, no, that's not the deal. And I said, no, that actually is the deal. And she had
God.
to go to the back, check with the
Yes.
manager.
Did
She
you
was gone
talk to
for
the
quite a
manager?
long
I want to
time.
know whether you talked to the manager.
I didn't talk to the manager. She didn't offer that option. She had to go back twice to another area to talk to them herself.
Oh, my. And the manager didn't want to come out the second time.
Right? Mm-hmm. They
That's
did not want to
surprising.
come out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then in the end, she did remove the cost of the children's meals, but I believe it probably came at her expense.
Really? You think
Uh-huh.
so? So she had to...
Once again, this is not a very festive special.
It's not festive for her either.
No.
Did
There's
you
nothing
tip her
special
well?
or festive about this.
Yes, we gave her a
You gave
decent
her a
tip.
tip? Okay, good. All right.
But I mean-
because she did do that then.
Did you give her a
That's
tip
good. But
that
I agree that the
covered
f-
both of those meals?
No,
Any
Then you didn't
adult
give
meal.
her a good tip.
Any
it's
adult
not
meal.
my fault.
It is your fault. You
Well, it's
asked,
true.
you begged her.
The
You
kids'
sent her
meals are
back to
supposed
see the manager.
I said the only reason we're here
Yeah.
is so these two don't have to pay for anything.
If he had ordered a regular meal, which is cheaper,
Yes.
then she would have gotten a smaller tip anyway because they
Yes.
would have only paid for those 2 meals.
Correct.
What kind of logic is that?
She got a bigger
It's just
tip because it was
the
based on the
festive
increased
specials.
price of the festive special.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree. I think it should be free. And like the festive special, any adult meal should give you a free kids meal if that's the day.
They
Now-
all do,
Well, yeah,
Unless
except for the
they're-
festive special, like that's the only thing not included.
right? Or any
That's
other temporary
ridiculous.
offer, I suppose.
That's dumb.
like
that
is
can't be.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why?
So we went to Swiss Chalet, and it
Wait a
again
second.
had the
What
chicken
are-
outside saying
What are you
kids
doing?
eat free.
Whoa. Hold on, stop. What are
Dave's
you
not
doing
done.
at Swiss Chalet? Did
Me?
you not just say at the beginning, at the start of this
Well,
whole thing,
yes.
well, one time I got sick at Swiss.
Yeah.
Why are you back?
I believe,
So
wasn't
here's
it
my
2 times
issue.
that you've gotten sick?
Yes. Severe food poisoning. Severe. At there was 2 different locations, and I won't go to those ones.
Okay.
But
Did you?
I have grown up
did-
going to Swiss Chalet
Did you?
almost
Was this
every
diagnosed
Sunday.
food poisoning, or is this
Yes.
Rachel going? I don't feel well, so I was
no.
poisoned by the food.
Oh no, me, Jeremy, and Julia actually. Kendall was a baby at the time. So this was 7 years ago, 7.5. And
Right.
so Kendall was a baby. So the 3 of us got food poisoning really badly. And it like couldn't
If
function.
you
I
got-
had to call my mom and be like, you need to come and take this baby because no one can care for it today. Like no one can care for this baby.
If you
And
got-
Kendall wasn't eating yet.
Look, and I'm not
so-
accusing any restaurant of food poison, because that's a
Oh, no,
that's a serious charge.
It
Was
was,
it-
That's a
absolutely
serious
because the
charge,
chicken was
too.
raw
but
in
I'm
the,
just
in the middle.
I'm suggesting
My
to
mom
you
once
that
served me completely raw chicken.
if you got food poisoning at a restaurant and you know what restaurant it was, like it's
Yeah.
not like you didn't.
Well, I can't say
if-
that. I can't
if-
say.
If you in fact
can.
believe that a restaurant gave you food poisoning,
Mm-hmm.
why, and why 30 times more would you ever set foot back in said restaurant?
Okay, so here's my lifelong attachment to Swiss Chalet.
Was it one of the locations that I probably went to, by the way?
It might have been. Yeah,
I think that narrows it 25% closer.
right. Just I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
so I grew up
Wow.
going to Swiss Chalet almost every single Sunday for lunch after church.
Every Sunday.
Almost every week. Yeah, my whole family, we would go at
You ever
I
get
would
sick?
say at minimum once a month. Never.
Ever get sick?
Never once did any of us get sick. So I've always loved Swiss Chalet. I got
Hence your
various
love of
things.
the keg.
We didn't. That's not where we went. We went to Swiss Chalet, but I do love the keg too. So
And the mini brands of Recipes Unlimited.
right, I have
Wow.
there's no. So then after I got sick 2 times. Like the first time I thought, oh, of course it's just a fluke. So we tried a second restaurant a while after a second location and got sick from that one too. And so then after that we swore off Swiss Chalet. We have not had Swiss Chalet for probably 8 years. 7. Well, since that time, 7 years.
But
So-
the lure of the festive
The
special
festive special, yeah.
came
and
a calling.
Yes. So here's what happened. We've gone back to Swiss Chalet maybe 2 or 3 times this year with our friends. So the
Wow.
allure of the chicken out front that says kids eat free. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's great.
Worth it.
But our chicken did not say Wednesdays only. So here we go into Swiss Chalet on a weekend, thinking I'm going to get my festive
You're not going to get
special.
it free on a weekend.
Well, the
Ever.
chicken was out there. It
The
doesn't
chicken
lie.
says for kids eat free. We're like, oh, kids eat free. Look at that. Great.
Yeah.
We go in. Oh, no, it's only on Wednesdays. We're like, what? Okay, fine. Like, we just kind of take whatever. It's only Wednesdays. We're like, all right, fine, whatever. And then we did get the festive special. But the festive special, the food was okay. The service was terrible. Very bad. Which is another thing. And it was just very busy. And then we had
At
to
this
pay
point,
for everybody's
can
meal.
you blame
so we
them?
weren't thrilled. We weren't thrilled.
Well, they're telling everyone to come in with the free
Yes,
kids, and then
that's how you're getting us all in there. All of us parents.
we have to end
You've
up-
tricked us now.
We have to
You've
end this.
tricked us to come in and pay for more expensive meals, and then you're not giving us the deal that you've promised.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not holding up your end of the bargain.
Or the food poisoning you're used to.
Yes, exactly. So
I want
now,
both, damn it.
the last experience I had was not great. So now I'm like, you know what, Swish LA, I gave you a chance. I came
8
back.
times.
Second
8
time.
more, 8 or 9 times.
Fool me once.
Fool me once.
9 times.
Now
I'll
I'm
think
going to go
about it.
somewhere else. Right. I loved you for so long, and then you really screwed me, and then I gave you a chance again, and now I'm not for it.
Okay.
Not here for it.
That's right.
So I'm with you, Forman.
And this is why it sucks to be in the service industry. You two.
Well, tell your
I don't
boss
know.
to take the chicken down.
Yeah.
This is due to Underwhelming Demand. It's a podcast, the podcast that would make for a pretty lousy Secret Santa gift. Just saying.
Unless you maybe have a friend with a business and they would like a sponsorship.
Okay. Sure.
So
Sure.
Nice.
here's a gift that'll
Good
cost
time.
you money.
Well, yeah, you have to buy it for them.
Oh, that okay? Yes, that makes sense.
We could whip
That
up a
makes
gift
more
card.
sense. Sure.
Yes.
Well, we are
Sure.
sponsorless, so that would be great if you, if what you want for Christmas is to sponsor this podcast, you're in luck. Here's your.
And really, who's
Yeah,
not thinking of that?
That's right. Here's your
Who's not
opportunity.
considered?
Dave Rachel Forman at gmail.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can go to our website, underwhelming.ca. Go there.
.ca. Yeah, that's new, so check it out because we really like to show it off.
We would like
Dave's
to
going to
show
write a new blog for us too.
it. Am I? Yes, I do. I have something coming.
All right. Good.
It's the holiday season.
Whoop-de-doo!
That's right.
It's the holiday season.
That's right. Dickory Dock. so
Don't forget.
it's
to hang up your
time
socks.
to do your Christmas shopping. Are you done, Rachel?
No, I've barely started.
No, I've barely started.
I know. It's this is the time though when I start like Black Fridays. I usually try and have a list by then. So that I know what everybody wants and I can kind of go through it. But my kids are so Foreman, do you find this now? Like the kids don't really play with toys anymore. They're of the age where like I don't really know what to get them now. They don't play with.
And you can't buy Harley any clothing of any kind.
No. Oh God.
She's
no.
11.
Oh boy, yeah.
Nope.
And
That's
no,
tough.
like if
Neither
she
does
doesn't pick
Julia.
it out, then she's not wearing it.
Yes. Yep. That's the
See,
same
and
with us.
that's and herein lies the problem. So
Therein
you're
lies the
dealing
rub.
you're dealing with children, and I'm not really dealing with. I have a child, and we've been after her. Can you please let us know what you want for Christmas? So because
Don't know what to get you.
we don't know. We could try to guess, but
Right.
that doesn't go well. Trust, that's not a fun Christmas.
Nope.
When, mom and dad guess and they get the wrong thing. So, could you please tell us? So we have a kind of a rule around here, and that is, I always, as you know, Rachel, I do quite a bit of shopping, mostly for my wife, but for other, now I kind of try to look after both the girls in my family, and I have other kids and stuff that I have to look after. But I come up with ideas on my own that I
Yes, I have to give Dave credit because he's quite a thoughtful gift giver, and I
try.
think he comes up with great ideas. Actually,
I try,
Yeah.
but we usually
And here,
look-
by the way, I hear that we are nearly complete our shopping. I've been told.
oh good for you.
Okay,
That's
Foreman,
very
you're
good.
not doing.
That's very good.
You're doing
I've
dick all for
heard-
that.
Yeah,
I've
you're
heard
not
that
doing
our shopping is almost complete.
So you're gonna go out for your wife on Christmas Eve and find something at Shoppers Drug Mart, right?
No, I already bought her something.
Oh!
Winter tires.
Winter
and
tires. We
rims.
did discuss that.
Oh, I
Winter
see.
tires.
Right, okay.
Well, we're not doing that.
Boring.
We tend to now. What we'll do is,
Expensive.
what do you, we generally will go. Well, what do you want for Christmas? Because I would like to get her things that she needs, wants, needs.
Will
and then
use.
if I can provide a couple of things above and beyond that, that's great. So as you know, a number of years ago, I think my wife asked for a vacuum, and that was like quite the dilemma because you don't want to give your wife a vacuum, do you?
Yes.
And
right.
we worked that one out, and it worked out fine. But this
Okay.
year, I got a list. Okay.
From her. From your wife. Okay.
Yeah. So a couple of things I've already looked after. She wanted some running shoes. She needed a new case for her phone.
She's not going to hear this, right? She
No,
doesn't
I don't
listen
know.
to...
Maybe. She doesn't. She doesn't usually
Tell her
do.
not to listen till after Christmas.
Anyway, so here's the other things on her things that she's given me that she wants me to get for her. A bra and a sports bra.
Okay, good luck.
Those are two different things, are they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I knew
Regular
that.
and
That
sports.
much I knew. And when she asked for, I believe it was the sports bra, she said, "You better do some research." And I thought, what
Does she have a particular brand that she likes?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
I didn't
Bras
ask.
are tricky because you have to try them on, typically. Or if
Well,
you
that-
know what you wear, then you can just buy that.
There's any number
So
of
you might
things.
need to go through some drawers at home.
I have,
Bad idea.
yeah, well,
Yeah. Get Charlotte to help you with that.
Charlotte did help me with that.
Oh, good. Okay.
But
You're a
I'm
step ahead.
still. Here's the thing: when it comes to shopping for my wife, there's a couple of things that I've tried to avoid buying. I don't mind buying sweaters, tops, stuff like that. I'm not buying. I am not never ever buying leggings. I know nothing about leggings. I know nothing about sizes. And I don't want to buy you pants. Anything, I just don't want that. So a couple of years ago, I think she wanted a pair of jeans. I'm like, I can't get you a pair. But she gave me I think she sent me an ad or a picture from a website. And I went, well, I can do that.
Right.
That's not hard.
These
It's
are the
got
ones
the
I
size.
want.
It's got the kind.
Perfect.
It's got all of that stuff. I can do that.
Right.
But I was given just a bra and sports bra, and I was told specifically, you're going to have to research sports bra. And I know I am because I don't even really know what that is.
Right. So women have to wear different bras when they're working out.
Yeah, you want something
Because
that
they're more
for want of
supportive.
Yeah, for want of a better word, doesn't jiggle as much.
Right. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
They
I get
won't
that.
hang low or wobble to and fro.
Right. You can't tie them in a knot when they're
Not in a
stuffed
bow.
there.
Okay. So
Right.
I've had literally no experience in buying a bra before. Although I would really like to
Okay.
use the term brassiere because I think it's funny.
I'm here for a brassiere and some underpants.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Can you steer me
For the
in the
love
direction
of God,
the
don't call them
brassieres?
panties because I freaking hate that. I think it sounds so gross.
Can't see the
Panties.
line, can you?
No.
Oh my.
Can't see it at all, Dad.
All right.
Okay, so my experience I had a very bad experience the last time I tried to provide bras without having to go through all of the. So I got a gift card.
Yes,
Right, because
okay.
I knew I
That's a
was
good
aware that there was a need. I'm not a big fan of going out and getting gift cards, and we don't tend to give gift cards at Christmas. Although I like a nice gift card, doesn't bother me. If you give me a gift card to a golf shop, I can go and have fun for hours.
Sure.
How about
I
any
can-
restaurants gift cards you may want?
I don't want
see?
that either. So the last time I decided to provide, because I knew that it was required, it was very close to her birthday and Mother's Day, which always happen at the same time. So I bought a gift certificate. I spent a lot of money for a gift certificate, and then everything closed down because it was COVID.
Oh, yes.
And then there was a rumor that the gift certificate to the particular place that I bought, there was a rumor going around that because of COVID and because they'd been closed for a couple of months, they were never going to reopen.
Right.
Oh,
Oh boy,
gosh.
did I get in trouble for that.
Oh, my.
Don't
Yeah.
give me a gift card for a store that doesn't exist.
Right. Yeah.
Generally a good rule. Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Well, you didn't know that at the time.
No.
to be
No,
fair.
but that's still
We
not
didn't
a good...
think we were gonna be shut down for as long
Still not
as
a
we
great
were.
excuse. It doesn't
Okay,
work.
right.
I tried that. How was I to know?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, truly, none of us knew. We all thought we'd be home
How
for
was I
2
to
weeks,
know?
and that was
anyway, So wish me luck, Forman. Have you ever had to do?
Where are you going to go? What's
I'm
your
not
plan?
Sure. I don't know.
Do you
I
have
no
a plan
idea.
yet? You don't have a
I have a size. That's about all.
Okay, well that's good.
That's a good start.
Yes. Some bra brands fit differently.
I figured
So
that.
it really is
I
something
don't really
that you...
need to go any further, Rachel. This is my problem. I'm stuck with it. I'll live with it.
Okay. Do you have you gone through some drawers and you might know like what brands she prefers?
You could bring some examples with you to the store.
Well, no, just at least you know where to go to find them.
Yeah, the store that didn't close during COVID. I can go back there.
Yeah.
Okay. All
They're
right.
still open. So
Okay, well then that's
Anyway,
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Wish me luck.
Maybe the
Best of
customer
luck.
service representative could try some on for you.
Okay. I don't.
I'm sure they love it when
Yeah.
men come in and they're like,
I don't think
"Hi,
they do.
I need to buy
Yeah.
a
I don't.
sports bra for my wife." Like it's not lingerie. It's not like night.
Well,
It's like
you're
I need
about
to
her
buy.
size.
You're about yeah.
I'm not doing that. No, thank you. No.
Okay. That's a big ask, I think, of your wife. That's a big ask.
Yeah, well,
But
report-
if anyone's up for the job, I think it's you.
I'll let you know.
yeah, report back. I'm very
Yeah.
intrigued to hear what happens.
This is due
Who's
to
talking?
underwhelming. What?
Who's talking?
But I was leaning down. I dropped my phone on the floor and I didn't.
Oh. I was
we
like,
start
oh,
again?
yeah. My
I'll just
God.
keep going. I don't care. Nobody sponsors this fine
keep
thing
going
anyway.
after the-
This may be why no one sponsors it.
Maybe, because we
This-
shit on everybody and we don't take it seriously. If you want to sponsor us, check out underwhelming.ca.
Okay. This this is due to underwhelming demand, the podcast. And if podcasts were Christmas decorations, we would be tinsel.
Nobody
I knew
uses
that
us
was
anymore?
I knew that was coming.
You did?
See, I like that you knew that was
Oh,
I
coming.
knew
Okay.
it was going to be tinsel. Yes.
Of
Really?
course.
Okay.
Of course we're tinsel.
Because nobody
Yeah.
uses it.
Yeah, because
exactly.
it's completely irrelevant and doesn't exist
Old
anymore.
and unnecessary.
And useless, really,
Yes.
when you
Yeah.
get right down
No
to
one
It's
wants
not
it.
useless. It's
Nobody
glittery.
wants it. That's it. That's
At
us.
least we're glittery.
And when you do use it, you have a much higher risk of burning down your house.
Oh,
Well, that was fun. All right,
Okay.
we are Dave, Rachel, and Forman.
yes. You know what was also super fun this past week is
What's that, Rach?
my family and I went and saw Wicked, the movie.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Is
We
it?
went and saw it the day it came out on the Friday, I think. We saw it on the Saturday. So my girls were super excited. As you know, maybe you don't know, I am a big musical theater nerd. And now my children are as well, much to Jeremy's dismay,
Yeah.
who has learned all about musicals in the last 11 years, or more, or a little bit more
Well,
because of
good. I like a good show tune. I mean,
Sure,
We
absolutely.
used
Who
to.
doesn't?
We used to
Really?
love to sing show tunes when we were doing
Absolutely.
the radio show.
Yes.
We liked doing that. Yeah, that's
You
fun.
are 16 going on, because we sang that one with the
I'm going to see that actually. That's
am
the Sound of
I.
Music. Yeah. Sound
yes,
of Music.
yeah, at the Grand Theater. Anyway, so we went to go see Wicked because it's a much anticipated, huge movie. Everyone's so excited to see it, and so I got tickets. I bought tickets like a week and a half early to make sure that we could get in and get a
Well,
seat.
this is like Star Wars for you, isn't it?
Yes. Oh yeah, this was I
Only
was
not
super.
nearly as probably as much fun.
Well, I think it's way more fun.
Okay.
I've literally never seen Star Wars.
I know
And
that.
this may shock you, but I had never seen Wicked.
Well, I didn't even know it. I know a musical.
I had
I've been
never
in
seen it.
musicals. I've been
Yes.
in The Sound of Music and others. I didn't even know Wicked was a musical.
Yes,
No, I-
well, it
Wicked
came
was a
out,
book, wasn't it? A book first, and then
There is
became...
a novel,
Right.
and maybe I guess it's probably based on the novel. Fun fact: the novel is not for children. I looked at this book at Costco and I thought Julia really loved the play, and I thought I should get her this book. It is not for
No,
kids.
they tell you don't let your kids read it.
Do not let your kids read this
No.
book.
Why?
It is
Well,
nothing like the musical.
It's
It has a
called
lot of
Wicked.
adult themes, and every like bad it's not good, not good. And I didn't know that before I kind of looked at it. It's not a children's book at all.
But the movie is?
But the movie is, yeah, the movie is the musical.
So why
the musical
is
came
that?
out like
Why-
20 years ago on Broadway. And
So they tamed it. They
well, I guess
watered
if
it
they
down.
take it from the book, yeah. I haven't read the book, but I've heard that the book is absolutely not for children. Not just that I don't know if it's scary, but it's like very inappropriate.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to read that more than I've
I
ever
am
wanted
now
to read
more
anything.
intrigued in reading the book than I am in seeing
well,
the movie.
I haven't read. I don't know. I don't know. If
Okay.
you've read the book, you let us know what you think of it.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
And if you've seen Wicked, let me know, because I know a lot of people went this weekend. I bought tickets. Our theater was completely sold out, so I'm glad that we got tickets for when we did. I didn't realize it was so long. It was 2 hours and 40 minutes, and so I bought the 6:30 p.m. show. So Jeremy's like, the kids are going to be up really late. I'm like,
1 p.m., please.
Yeah, no
no, we
kidding.
didn't.
Matinee.
I didn't know that. Anyway, so we loved it. It was so great. Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, and they sing live the whole time. They are not recorded and lip syncing.
Right.
They're singing live the whole time, which is like amazing.
Great, impressive.
But when you think of it, it's like, well, yeah, they do that on Broadway all the time. Like these people sing live 8 times a week. So it makes sense that they would do that. But to
a
capture
movie
that
is like
accurate sound on a movie set, no.
Well, yeah, on a
it's
movie
great.
you need it to be absolutely perfect because
Right.
it plays that way forever.
Right.
A Broadway show, you can do it again
can
tomorrow
mess up.
night. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
true. That's true. Anyway, so my whole Instagram feed is now and TikTok completely just musical theater stuff and all about Wicked and all the interview clips and all the actors that were in it. And you know who's in it that you would be interested to know? Bowen Yang from SNL.
Okay.
Because I know you love SNL.
Did you,
As I do.
out of curiosity, and I know the answer to this because
Is he
I
the
saw
iceberg that sank the Titanic?
Yeah, I saw your Instagram post or whatever.
Yeah.
You didn't drag Jeremy to this, did you?
Yes. Yeah, we did.
That's
I
really
think he
neat.
liked it. He didn't
Did
say
you go on a
much.
Saturday or a Sunday?
It was a Saturday night.
Okay.
Saturday night.
Hockey night, so the Leafs were probably
They
playing.
probably lost.
I don't know
Yeah,
if they
the
were
Leafs
playing or
have been-
not.
Yeah.
That's really
Were they
swell.
playing last Saturday?
Oh, sure. Yeah, they do every Saturday.
Yeah,
Usually.
we were at Wicked.
Generally.
You know what else I made him turn off sports for last night is I finally watched Hot Frosty on Netflix.
You're
I know.
so
I'm
mean.
a glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not, but I wanted to see it. Everybody was like, it's so bad, but you can't turn it off. And
Kind
so
of
I
like
was like,
this.
okay, tonight, Jeremy, we're not watching sports. We're watching Hot Frosty. It was bad.
Are you sure there wasn't curling on?
No, if there was literally any sport, it would be on unless I
Wait a minute,
hijacked
you
the
didn't
TV.
you didn't like Hot Frosty?
No, it was okay. It's very bad. It's a bad movie. There's some laughs in there. Like it's okay. But it's not like
Wicked?
it's good because it's bad. You know what I mean?
It's not.
But
right.
So
Wicked
is
was
Wicked
amazing.
is good because it's bad?
No,
Isn't
Wicked
it
is
about
good because
being-
it's good.
No, isn't it about
Here's
about
my-
being bad? Now you're confusing me.
Well, Wicked
Why is it called Wicked?
Yes, sure. So Wicked, and I know that you loved The Wizard of Oz. Wicked is about how the Wicked Witch becomes the Wicked Witch.
Right.
Yes.
And the witch of the north, Glinda, is the
good
good
witch.
witch, right? My fan theory is Glinda is actually not very nice. And if
No.
you watch the movie, you'll be like, oh yeah, like she's kind of mean. She's a bully.
Yeah.
I said it.
The
Come
Wicked
at me.
Witch.
I-
the Wicked
Witch, I feel it makes you
stole
feel bad
Toto,
for her.
My for goodness sake, the Wicked Witch stole
Well,
Toto.
In The Wizard
Who's
of Oz.
good?
So eventually she becomes. So, anyways, the Wicked that came out was part 1. There's going to be a part 2,
Great.
which then ties in who becomes like the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Lion, right?
Yeah.
And it ties all that
Don't
together.
we already know that?
Yeah.
But
I think we already
characters
know
in
they were.
Wicked
weren't
become-
they the farmhands from Dorothy's?
Well, in her
Yes.
dream they are,
Yeah.
but I don't know. They're going to tie.
They
I
told
know
us
from
like 80 years ago. What are you
no,
talking
in
about?
Wicked, in some of those characters become these characters.
Okay.
Like that's part of the story.
I feel like we should have left that. This was a book that was a
That was
prequel.
cool and badass. Why didn't HBO make the
Yes.
movie?
Why didn't HBO do this?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they will, but I haven't read the book. And don't
Anyway.
buy it for your children. for
Is
Christmas.
there any flying monkeys in this movie?
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Oh, did everyone in the theater sing?
No,
The Rock said you could.
he did.
Yes.
Yeah, he says go ahead and sing.
Yeah, and at
No.
Moana.
Yeah. Sing, sing.
Moana's next weekend. Yeah.
Are you?
Poor Jeremy.
Wow. Merry Christmas to Jeremy.
Up tonight is the Christmas movie with Chad Michael Murray as the stripper. So that I don't know what that one's called.
You're watching
That's
that
the next
as soon
one.
as we're done?
Well, probably tomorrow at this point. Thursday night hockey? Is there Thursday night?
I don't know.
Oh,
there's
no, that'll
Thursday
be
football.
Grey's Anatomy.
The big
Oh,
deal.
football. We're not watching football.
Football.
We're
tomorrow.
watching the stripper.
Oh, no, not tomorrow. This is due to Underwhelming Demand. It's a podcast. It's a podcast that doesn't have a sponsor. If you'd like to be a sponsor, go to our website.
After all that.
Yeah. Underwhelming.ca, or you can get a hold of us, daverachelforman@gmail.com. We like to hear from you.
Yes, we do.
As a matter of fact, this is the portion of the podcast where we get some of your feedback. So, and thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
like
Thank
to
you
make
to
you
Jerry.
part of the show.
Yeah, Jerry sent us a segment idea.
Oh.
what's
Why
that?
I'm the- why am I the one reading this?
Okay.
Send Forman out with Aaron, from ENP Equine,
Right.
Yeah.
for
Yes.
a day in the life type piece. Let hilarity ensue.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be. That
You
actually
could go
would
with
be
her to
fun.
do the
That
equine
would be-
massage and nerve release.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, me massaging a horse. That's
Foreman
what
would
we
have
all
to
wanna-
go out and make the horses feel better, take care of them.
You'd get all squeaky and. That's a great idea. Thank you
It
for
wouldn't
that.
last long.
We will investigate that.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Katie says I'm a Mount Elginite here.
Oh.
Mount Elginite.
Okay.
Just listening to the podcast today.
I was just
Elginite.
reading this one. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, they're the ones that their town challenges for everyone to have a giant inflatable gingerbread man. And
Okay.
so she says 84% of the people voted on our Facebook poll for gingerbread men. Only
Oh.
4% wanted snowmen, and one of those 4% called in. It was Anita. Anita did speak up and admit to being the one who called in when it was questioned in our neighborhood Facebook group. The pressure is on for her to
Ouch.
participate. Because she was the one that called, and that's why we talked about it and said that my
Wow.
town's
Right.
doing this, but I don't want to
Yeah.
participate.
But I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? I commend Anita for not posting anonymously. Good for you.
Fair. Yep.
You
Fair.
owned that. You
Mm-hmm.
stepped up, and I think that's very brave of you. Good for you, Anita.
Yes.
Hats
Over
off
And
in
all
to
your
you.
neighbors love you, Anita. They just.
Well, she's the one being peer pressured into buying one of these things. now.
Sure, yeah. Well, that's right. You should. If somebody doesn't want to buy it, I mean, whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
Over in Embro, they're doing the giant 12-foot tall inflatable Santas.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Donna says, yes, Embronians. Next year, we will have to make kilts for them. Maybe we could put them up for July 1st.
That's
Oh.
funny.
the
Actually,
Highland
that would
Games.
be
They
funny.
do the Highland Games in Embro. That's true. They could do that.
I approve of that. So if you're buying them and you're going to use them, like people use those huge tall skeletons at Halloween and they dress them
Right.
up for all.
Sure.
Yeah.
Have at it. I approve that. I approve that.
What do
the
you
added
think,
bonus of those home
Not that
hardware
you
ones.
need my approval, but I.
No.
like
Well,
that
no,
idea.
I think they're already made for it because all of them already have a maple leaf on Santa's chest. And the
they?
little gift he's holding is already plaid. Like,
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
What do you
that's
think
perfect for the Highland Games. Great.
Is it Santas or snowmen that we're talking about here? Santas. or
Santas.
snow-
That
Santas.
was the Santas.
What do you think Santa's wearing under his kilt?
Don't ask.
mistletoe.
Mistletoe. That's a good one. Sure. I'll take mistletoe.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh my God. Okay.
Tee hee hee.
Another comment.
Problem. Okay.
It just made me think of Mrs. Claus more than Santa. But
Oh, I see.
Anyway, that's right.
Haha.
Yeah. Ainsley commented about your
12-year-old.
lice, Rachel. I don't think we.
lice, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's gone now, thank God. But I checked every day for 2 weeks. It was, oh God, annoying. If you miss one egg, those suckers come back. That's the problem. Anyway, what'd she say?
Well, Ainsley said, I hope our household has had their lifetime share of lice. My 2- and 4-year-old boys got it, and I refused to just shave their heads.
Oh.
Taking care of that was more exhausting than laboring both of them.
Yeah. Oh, my
wow.
gosh.
Ouch.
It is exhausting.
Yeah.
It's
so she
true.
says her lice kit is olive oil, saran wrap, medicated treatments, rubbing alcohol, and a spray bottle.
Oh, rubbing alcohol.
I
hadn't
don't
heard
know
that.
how those are all used.
I don't know how they're
So
all
the
used. But that's,
yeah, okay. So you're using everything. Well, the olive oil is like the conditioner that you had told me about, Forman, and someone else told me to use the conditioner and just comb everything out.
Yes.
The medicated stuff kills everything. And then I don't know what the rubbing alcohol does.
you sure it's rubbing alcohol or is it just alcohol? Because
Maybe just alcohol.
it's just
'cause
alcohol.
That's what I needed.
Yeah.
Sure.
We have a couple of voice memos,
Oh,
okay,
great.
great.
Okay.
All
which
right.
are just lovely. The first one we've received comes courtesy of Erica Vincent, the realtor.
Yes. Okay, Erica.
Hi guys, Erica Vincent here. I was just listening to your episode where, Rachel, you were talking about one of your girls having head lice, or maybe it was both your girls, I don't remember.
Yes.
We had our own incident with head lice a couple of years ago. It was absolutely awful. I completely freaked out. I think you handled it a lot better than I did. I panicked. I went out to Shoppers and bought like 5 bottles, I think, of lice shampoo. I treated all 5 of us in our house, so all 3 of my kids, myself, my husband, we all did the shampoo, even though my oldest daughter was the only one that ended up having it. And that, by the way, is 100%, I realize in retrospect, is 100% because we weren't sharing combs or hair elastics or anything like that. We all kind of had our own stash. We had our own stuff that we used. And up to that point, it wasn't intentional, but now it is 100% intentional. So the shampoo was disgusting. All of her hair were like super oily for days. It was so gross. But yeah, like I washed absolutely everything that her head may have come in contact with. I absolutely freaked out. But I was also thinking back to when we worked at camp. So Rachel and I worked at camp together for a few summers. And I was never one of the people that was doing the lice checks, but I lived in staff quarters with the people that did them. And they would come back talking about it, and we would all just feel so itchy all night. And eventually we learned that the lice like dirty hair and not clean hair. And so when we were anticipating a new group of kids, all of us, all the girl staff, because we had the long hair, we would stop washing our hair for like 2 or 3 days before the new group of kids were coming in. So that was how we dealt with that. Anyway, I was just enjoying your show. So have a good day, guys. We'll chat soon.
Yes, that's
Wow.
true. And I was the lice picker at camp. I was one of the people doing all the checks and picking and so that's how I know how to deal with it, which is why I didn't freak out as much, because I at least know how to deal with it because I've dealt with it many times before.
There you go.
But the cleaning of everything that's a chore in itself. Like it is such a big job. You got to do all the bedding, all the towels, anything you've put your pillows, any like blankets that you might have lied on, anything. You got to do all that.
Want to hear another one?
But you guys don't have anything to say to that? Okay, fine.
No, not really.
I was like, can you even hear me? Hello?
yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're there.
No, we're just agreeing.
I don't know
Okay,
what to
fine.
say.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys, it's Dave and Elmer. It's been a bit since I last sent anything. Number one, it was great to hear from Scotty the other day. That was kind of cool. Going back a couple of episodes, Dave was complaining about the South End Costco. Well, any Costco around lunchtime is a shit show, so that's on him.
True.
The Santa thing, that's just a fiasco. I sent my thing to Rachel or Forman the other day about getting a 12-foot Grinch. And the adminning thing on the Facebook groups, I admin the Elmer and Area Community News group, about 9,000 members. I've got the anonymous posts turned off. It's my discretion whether they get in or not. And I turned it off because it just caused nothing but arguments and crap. So if you can't put your name on it, you can't send it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I hope you guys are doing well, and we'll talk soon. Have a great day. Bye.
See, he agrees.
Thank
and
you, Dave.
It should be turned off. That's right.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree. If you can't say it in public, then don't say it in public.
Yeah, that's
If you're not going to stand
that's
up
one
in
of
front
our
of people
mottos.
and say it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's one of our mottos here, Swish LA. So deal with it.
I
Please
can't wait
don't
to
sue
post.
us.
I can't wait to post anything and everything on Elmer's Community News and know that it's going to get boosted by the moderators now. That's great to know.